love it. The calls.
You'll eventually get the 20% back. That Silver Connect card is going to pay her co-payments. Remicade, I believe, is an injectable, and her hospitalization co-payments. And tell them to turn his Part B on. All right, Producer Tom, as usual. Looking good, my friend, in the Huskies shirt. Gives me the cue. It's time to go. Today is February 1st, Wednesday. This is Medicare You. New commercial. Trish and I just knocked that out. Sounds pretty good. We've got producer Nick in the studio today, a coworker of mine, Jasmine. And I have to say thank you so much to Jean and Angela at the office, kicking butt over there. Munchos were good, Ange. All right, this is Medicare and You. This is Michael Regan. Producer Tom, you always keep the board rolling, and Producer Nick, can't say enough about the YouTube page. It's really rocking the house, so thank you very much for all your hard work, everyone. The topics today, we'll have our Mattatuck Minute. Talk to Stephanie today. We will discuss prescription override. Basically what this is going to be is there's a generic available, and it's not working. I have a good scenario I'm going to go over at length, probably at nausea. It's an authorization form. Things need to be done technically. This is a very technical world with insurance, and people get frustrated. We're going to go over another topic after that. We're going to go over balance billing, which is running rampant in the state of Connecticut. I'm going to have some callers calling in on that and letting you know the scenario. Lastly, we're going to finish up with a very vital piece of the retirement puzzle, product called long-term care. So we're going to rock and roll here. We have until about 1:20, 1:22 before we take a commercial break. So I have a caller waiting for me. Hopefully that's my Mattatuck Minute call. Michael Regan, how can I help you?
It is. Hi,
it is
how are
rocking.
you?
All right, Stephanie, take it away. How are you? Obviously, tomorrow's First Thursday.
Absolutely, yep. We're
Sweet.
hoping to continue the momentum of last month. As we've talked about on the show, we had a huge turnout, tons of memberships to the museum. It was a rockin' night. So tomorrow is percussionist Dwayne Huff, and he's bringing along vocalist Teresa Wright and Brad Rickert on piano.
Okay.
And I know that they've played at the Wadsworth Athenaeum, so I'm really looking forward to hearing them perform at the Mattatuck.
And First Thursday starts at what time tomorrow?
5:30. It's a 2-hour performance. Goes to 7:30. And as always, the museum offers complimentary wine, soda, beer, water, and some snacks. So it's a nice little after-work get-together with coworkers and nice way to network. And,
well, networking first and foremost, but the music is phenomenal. When I went to Mr. Pavone, Mario Pavone, it was kicking jazz. What's the cost to my listeners?
If you're a member of the museum already or a member of Ollie over at UConn, it's $7.
Okay.
$15 for non-members. But if you join the museum the night of First Thursday, you get in for free and you get those complimentary drinks. So it's really worth it.
So it's a win-win situation all around.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm Stephanie Harris with the Mattatuck Museum. You're fantastic to work with. Thanks for everything and appreciate the Mattatuck Minute.
Thank you. Have a good show, Mike.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we have a caller calling in. Let me make sure I touch base on the topics. MedWatch Override, balance billing, and long-term care. Let's see what they're looking for. Michael Regan, how can I help you?
Hi, Michael. I have a question, but it's not on one of those topics. It's
Sure. No, this is an insurance talk show. Anything you need.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Okay. I want to go back to a couple of shows you did.
Okay.
And you were going to comment on the Social Security regression formula and age 66 and 7 months, and I was not able to hear that. I wonder if you can go over that again.
Absolutely. And by the way, good question. If my friends at Easter Seals are listening, I was with a friend of mine this morning at the Social Security office, and I looked on the board. Do you like computers or do you hate them?
Me?
Yes.
No, I like them.
Okay. I know the answer, but I can also tell you and the listeners where to find it. And first of all, thanks for listening to the show and calling in.
Okay, thank you.
All right. What the story is is Social Security, established in 1965, is a funding vehicle. You've paid in through payroll taxes into your Social Security. They will give you a statement. Every so often, every year you'll get a Social Security statement, correct?
They don't do that anymore.
How young are you?
66.
Okay.
Soon.
So, are you collecting now?
No.
Okay, this is very, very, very simple. You're going to go on to www.ssa.gov. And if your computer can't find it, which it should, the whole word is socialsecurity.gov. But I've used it a million times. 1-800-SSA.gov. And then you're going to go into the payout section. There'll be how much am I eligible for? And what basically is when you turn 62, if you're not disabled and you don't have Medicare A and B and you were out for 24 months, you become eligible for Social Security. If you pass that window of time, you are eligible when you turn 65. Then if you wait after 65, Social Security knows that the check, your Social Security check, will be higher. Do you have Medicare Part B yet?
Yes.
Okay, so as of January 1st, 2012, Medicare Part B just went down to $99.90. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, so it used to be $115.40 for you, or $96.40, or $110.50, whatever number you were in. But minus the $99.90, you're going to look online, put in your Social Security number, and it will tell you the optimum time to retire. Now, I know this because I had Maria Grice from Social Security as a guest about 5 months back, and she's informed me the optimum time to receive your check is 66 2/3, 66.75. Basically, about 8 or 9 months into your 66th birthday, the check will be at its highest point for you to collect. Is that the question you had?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you a phone number just in the event you're having a little resistance on the Internet. I'm sure you're going to be able to find it because it's quite simple. It's 1-800-772-1213. That's the 800 number for Social Security. The local phone number, do you live in the Greater Waterbury area?
In the suburbs.
Sweet. Good areas. The local phone number is even easier to get right through. 1-877-405-4874. Again, 1-877-405-4874. Tell Mrs. Teresa Teeter and all the lovely people over there, Michael Regan says hello, they can get your answer exact to the dollar what you would be collecting. And I really believe from my studies that 66 and 3/4 or 2/3 is the best optimum time to collect your check.
Okay.
Hey, thanks so much for listening.
Thank you as usual.
Right.
You're great as usual.
Don't let it go to my head. No. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you
Bye now.
listening.
You have a nice day.
You as well.